It is that time of year, literally. It is a new year, and I am so excited to start my Scrappy Dappy bullet journal for the month of January. Actually, I'm going to start it a little bit early because over here I have this pile of memories from 2019, and since I didn't keep kind of a Scrappy Dappy anything, I thought, hey, I should probably put some of those things in here to remind me that I worked hard in 2019 and I achieved all of this fun stuff, and you can do the same thing for 2020. So that is what I'm going to do. So if you've never started a Scrappy Dappy bullet journal before, I've had a lot of people say, oh, what you're describing is an art journal. The word art freaks me out. If you're someone who's new to writing and you're a little nervous about calling yourself a writer or an author, you probably understand what I'm talking about. I don't want to use the word art because it's a strong word for me, I think. So I'm just kind of saying Scrappy Dappy bullet journal. Somebody else mentioned that this is probably an omni journal because it's kind of like everything all in one place. And they're right, it is kind of an omni journal. I never remember to use that word. It's a cool word. I hope that I continue to describe it in that way, but if not, it's a Scrappy Dappy bullet journal, and that's fine. So this bullet journal is probably going to change, maybe day to day, week to week, or even month to month. And that is okay because I'm just going to work on it. I decided to do this because basically I tried out the very minimalistic, structured bullet journal by Ryder Carroll, and it just wasn't for me. I got really bored. Sometimes I like to add things in, and it doesn't mean that you can't. It's just, I was just really interested in trying the traditional way. It's really not for me, and I think maybe this is where, my happy place could possibly be. A mixture of planning and scrapping. I mean, a mixture of planning and scrappy dapping memories. This was a good memory from this year. Stuff with Jade and my other niece when we went to the ballet. So yeah, all right. So here are the things that I have. I'm going to try to use what I have this year. I even went through my entire office. I'm still going through the process, and I'm putting things into boxes and I'm labeling them so that it's easier for me to pull out things when I want to scrappy dap stuff in here. I have this sticker. Here's where it's from. You can apparently get them online from here if you want to. Unfortunately, I don't think they have any other states. It would be really awesome if they did all of the states, but they do Colorado because it is a local printing shop. And I don't have my other one. Why am I never like prepared? Anyway, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I did the bullet journal notebook, which was a collab with Ryder Carroll and Loistrom. And this time I'm going to go ahead and use a Moleskine. Now, if you have been following me, you're like, wait a minute, Sylvia, you said you're going to use the Rhodia, because I have this gold book, which I do love the color because green is my favorite color, but I don't really use the numbers all that much when I'm doing like Scrappy Dappy bullet journaling. So I wanted to keep this possibly for my project after purple, because I think that when I use it for writing a novel, the numbers will come in handy. So it will get used this year. I promise. It's a goal for the goal book. Anyway, so I did get this. This was pretty inexpensive. I also got this in the same haul. Is this not awesome or what? This is 1,100 words you need to know flashcards. Yes, I'm all on top of that, Rose. So I'm going to do that. If you know what movie that's from, you're awesome. Anyway, yeah, so this is by Moleskine. It is a hardcover. Y'all know that I love soft covers, but I wanted a square grid, as opposed to a dot grid, because I'm going to be doing a lot of writing in here, and I need lines, y'all. I don't know. Do you guys have a preference? Whatever. I'm going to try this out. I did not go with a Loistrom, in case you were wondering, because I have in the past. Let me find, there's only a few blank spreads left in here. You can see things in the background, that's okay. But these ones that have the square grid have the dates in here, which I find super annoying. And I know because I'm going to be doing Scrappy Dappy stuff that I could probably cover it. I was whiting it out with a gel pen, but it's just super annoying that they do that because, maybe one day goes for 3 pages and you don't want to write the same date over and over again. So, I mean, it's not a big deal, but I just wanted to try this one out because it does not, I just took off the plastic, so I shouldn't say that until I look. See, I haven't even broken it in yet. Well, anyway, this one does not have the date. It's just like a blank page, which I appreciate. So I decided to go with this. I believe the weight of the paper is like 70 and this one is 80. And then of course the Rhodia is 90. So if you're picking a Scrappy Dappy bullet journal and you want to use a lot of mediums, you know, you need to take that into consideration. For the most part, I just use pen a lot of times. I don't know. I think it'll be okay. If it's not okay, I can always put a piece of paper on top. I can stamp on paper like this and then put it in here. That way it won't bleed through if it becomes an issue. I'm going to work with it. So this is what I'm using. I will leave a link down below. I believe I got this on sale for like $7. It was awesome. It was like $7 or $8. Right now, I think the highest they're going for, just the black one, because they come in a lot of colors. I think it was like $11-ish. Still not too bad. And that depends on the color. I hate that Amazon does that. It's like, we're all equal. Just kidding. Apparently we're not. So let's see what we're working with here. We're working with 240 pages, acid-free. And this grid is so nice. I mean, if you look at this grid and then you look at the Hobonichi, I'm just happy because I can't handle that tiny grid. Even the notebooks that come, the idea books that come with the Jibun Techo, I'm like, ugh, you're so small. What's your problem? But this square is nice and large. I'm assuming it's at least 5 millimeters, which is very nice. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put this baby on here. Let's see. Actually, I don't know if I want to use this one. I do have the other one too. Would that be confusing to everyone? I did get another one of these. This is the one that was on my old bullet journal. I really love this one. I thought I would put this one on. I like it more on the green for when I use this. Look how pretty that goes. Or would look really good on my purple Moleskine because I'm doing Project Purple with my niece. This one has like a bluish purple in it, so it would go okay, but I like this one for this. All right, I'm going to do it. Don't judge me. Great. See, this is why I need to have an Omni journal or a Scrappy Do journal because I can never make up my mind. Day to day, week to week, minute to minute. You also? It's all right. Oh, wait. Before I do that, let's decide where we want it. Okay. I could put it like that. I don't like that at all. No, that's a pass. Do I want to put it in the center? Either way, it's probably going to get covered a little, which I'm fine with. Put it at the top, bottom, center. I like it kind of centered. All right. I was watching Jen from Planner Chicky and she's like, oh, the riveting content, because she was doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing other than planning. And I feel the same way. It's like, oh, the riveting content of me picking out a sticker and figuring out exactly where to place it. So I'm not putting it over too much. That way the strap, when it's on, it doesn't take too much of it up. Is that okay? I like it. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, that's done. One decision made. Okay, I'm exhausted. We can't do any more decision making for the day. I'm just kidding. Maybe. All right, let's open her up. What are we gonna do next? I feel like I should break it in just a little bit, a smidge. I'm already loving this paper. I hope that love for this paper doesn't go away because I'm telling you, if you don't love a paper or you don't love like a cover, it can change the way you feel about a notebook. I know that probably sounds stupid if you're not a planner addict or a paper stationery addict, but I'm telling you, if you can't bond, you won't use it. That's just being real. All right, so the beginning is kind of broken in. I'll do the rest later. Okay, so let's start here. I have this. I don't know if I'm going to use this in here. It came with a December 2019 one. I've already used another notebook. I could put it in here if I want to at some point. We'll see. I'm gonna leave it off to the side as something I could possibly use. All right, so when you have a new bullet journal, a lot of people like to use a key. So a couple of these I had to draw in because this text didn't have, you know, a shape available for what I was looking for. I'm gonna go get my cutter and I'm gonna put this in here. Okay, so now this can fit right here. I like that. And then this I printed out twice. I printed one at 70% and then the other one a little bit larger. This might be at 100%. I basically wanted to fit this right here so that I could have a year at a glance, because we all know that in bullet journals, people put their year at a glance in here, and I'm not going to get it together to draw this out. I think it's great that people take that time. I just don't care about that. I also printed a second one a little bit larger because if I don't care about doing it later on, because again, this is a scrappy, dappy bullet journal, you know what I mean? Anything can happen. So at some point I might draw this out, but for right now I printed a second one so that I could cut these squares out and just tape them in throughout the months wherever I want to. And if I don't do them in here, I could certainly use them in other planners I have. So I will leave a link down below to the shop from Etsy I got this from. I think that behind here, I want to put a little decoration, maybe behind here as well. So I'm going to go find some things and I'm going to be right back. Okay, I changed my mind. Oh my gosh, how many times is this going to happen? A lot. So I've decided that I'm going to line all of this with this beautiful paper. Isn't it lovely? I think this is from Michael's. It's from Recollection, but I'm pretty sure I got it at Michael's. And I'm going to cover this. And then I'm also probably going to take this guy and cut them individually out so that you can see little bits of poppies in the background, because I enjoy that. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I took that piece of scrapbooking paper. This is all that I have left. And I went ahead and I took my tape runner, stuck it onto here. I used some clear tape in the center because when I folded the book, it like kept popping up a little bit because I couldn't get the edges as well as I wanted, so that's okay. And then I went ahead and I took the smaller one of this and I cut them out so that you could kind of see the paper in the background, because I think that that looks a little bit more scrapbooky-esque, right? I think so. I don't know. It looks pretty to me. Then I cut this a little too short, which is okay. I just took some MD yellow washi tape and I put it there so you couldn't see like the cream color. So it adds a little pop of color. It's totally fine. You can always fix things somewhat. So there's that. I don't know how even I'm going to make these, but I'm going to stick them down and it's going to be fine. So hopefully I got them in the right order, because you know me. If you've watched my other planning videos, you know that sometimes I do crazy things. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, that looks great. Got my 2020 up at the top. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick these down. I do have a glue stick, which probably would work just as easily, but I need to get some more glue sticks. I have a whole new thing, but again, I'm rearranging my office and I just don't know where they are. So tape runner, maybe it is. I have the worst trouble with glue, by the way. Do you also? Things never stick. So tape runner, I think. Okay, and we're done. Okay, this one I forgot to do the edges a little bit more with this guy, but I think it'll lay flat over time. If not, I can kind of peel it up and stick some, you know, glue under there. I don't know, whatever. So I think this looks really nice. Now it does take up more space than I originally wanted. It was supposed to fit on one page, but I like it. It's scrappy dappy. See, it's very kind of dark and classy on the outside, and then it's like, bam, beautiful color of poppies and a year at a glance. So there's that. I'm loving it. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Just checking. Okay, great. Yay. So moving on. This page always irritates me. This is that page that they glue down so that you don't see the binding. I tend to go ahead and just tape it down so I don't have to deal with it, because I always turn this and it just, I don't know, it's wonky. I don't like it. Not gonna do it. Taping this baby down. Okay, and then we're good. Now I can go ahead and start finding a space for this guy, which was supposed to go over here, but it's not, and I'm over it, and that's okay. So, where are we going to put my key? I could put a key right here. That's totally fine. Or I could put the key in the back. Is that kind of weird? In the bullet journal notebook, the collab with Ryder Carroll and Loistrom, it's in the back, you know, the key technically. Part of it, well, the definitions are, I guess there's still a key in the front. I don't know. Does it have to be in the front? As long as I know where it is, I think I can put it right here on this pocket. And that's perfectly fine. It's reasonable, right? Let's do it. I don't ever put anything on the pocket, I don't think. So I have this cute little note that my friend Kathy sent to me, and I love her. And she sent me some little goodies for the holidays, which was so sweet of her. Planner friends. I love them. So I wanted to keep the note with me at all times. So I think I'm going to tape it down in here and use this beautiful you know, what is this called? God, I'm just drawing a blank. I already said this earlier when I was talking about the scrapbooking paper. Lord, to put this on top of. Is that not beautiful? I like that. I think it's simple, elegant. Yes. Should I put some washi tape down before? Here we go again with me being like, what do I do next? I don't know if I have any washi tape that really matches this right now. All right, so key in the back. I like the way it looks. Yes, beautiful. I'm gonna cut out this back page for later when I decide to do I think because I don't have any page numbers in here, I would like to do like some kind of color coding system, and I want to put it on here, you know, like a tip in. So I'm gonna take this out. Haha, okay, cool. So now I can pick out some pictures that I want to put in here for kind of like a memory of 2019. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we have the sticker in the beginning. Year at a glance, spread 1, spread 2, spread 3, spread 4, spread 5, spread 6, and then we can start the new year. I'm so excited. Coming soon. All right, my name is Sylvia. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.